You know, guys, for years and years, I used to go to Suncoast Video for all my wrestling needs, DVD needs, and VHS tape needs. I don't think I had an appreciation for how cool Suncoast movie theater productions or whatever it was called, you know, was until they folded and went out of business. I don't think I ever realized how amazing this place was. As far as wrestling DVDs go, Suncoast was a breath of fresh air. I could remember the late 90s. I would be chatting with my friends on America Online, and I was friends with this guy up in New York, and he knew when all the tapes were coming out, the days that they were coming out, all that stuff. And I would take my ass up to the mall to Suncoast, like right there as soon as I had that information. And then there would be like the UK VHS tapes, and there'd be the new DVDs, and they would be like right there. I blew my collection up more at Suncoast than anywhere else. When you would walk into a Suncoast, they would have an entire back wall of specialty tins, Undertaker and Kane, Hell in the Cell. I mean, they would have everything. They would have TNA. I mean, literally, Suncoast was a breath of fresh air when it came to pro wrestling DVD collectors. It's really sad that this place closed down. Hopefully FYE will stay open, because look at FYE and Suncoast were like sister chain stores, right? So look at all the people this week that have an FYE near them and were able to go right now, and pick up the Undertaker Coffin DVD. All those people. My closest FYE is 200 miles away. It's a long ass drive. It's probably like, a good 6-hour day. Whatever. If I was on vacation, I would do it. But in the meantime, to save myself the trouble of the 200-mile drive, each way, 200 there, 200 back, it's a long day. It's a long day for wrestling DVDs. I've been there before, and it's tremendous. But yeah, I really do miss Suncoast. That was 20 minutes for me. I could get in my car. I could go down there. I could collect tins. I could collect box sets. All that stuff. Really, Suncoast was a breath of fresh air. And I never really had an appreciation for how amazing this place was until they went down, out of business. Even though I was able to pick up my Undertaker and Kane Hell in the Cell box sets for like $15 each, which was a hell of a good deal. But yeah, I really miss this place. I miss the days of being able to go to these stores like Suncoast and just getting hooked up royally. I went into Suncoast one day and spent like over $400 on wrestling DVDs. I was so happy that day. I mean, I got in trouble, whatever, for spending all that money, but I was so happy that day to have an option, to have a place like Suncoast. I mean, I can remember buying Royal Rumble 2000 and all the 2000 pay-per-views on DVD right at Suncoast. Man, I'm telling you, for pro wrestling DVD collectors, this place was amazing. They always respected pro wrestling DVDs, and they must have sold a lot. It's a different time, man. The year 2000, you had Suncoast right here, just walls of shit. You had Best Buy, an entire huge section, like right there in front of you. The Best Buy here, you used to be able to go there, and you knew that place was going to have the Royal Rumble 2006 anthology, the SummerSlam anthology. You knew it was going to be at that big Best Buy. You knew that Suncoast was going to have TNA DVDs for cheap. You knew Suncoast was going to... If Suncoast would have been open last year, I would have been able to get the Macho Man box set there. But it wasn't open. There was nothing I could do. But yeah, this place was a breath of fresh air. I wish an FYE was closer to where I live. But yeah, 200 miles out. But God, Suncoast, it sucks that place closed, because it was such a heaven for wrestling fans. If that place was open now, I would do so much of my Gemini work from there. I would be living out of there, considering what my YouTube channel is based on. So anyways, you guys leave your comments below and your memories of Suncoast Motion Picture Company. The place was the shit, and I miss it. I'm Gemini. Thank you.